Hi guys, I'm back. It's been a long time, but I thought I'd just come back on here, get ready with me, and we're doing the whole thing. We did the hair that's now falling out, but you know, keeping it real. We did the hair, we did the face, and we're just gonna be chit-chatting about maybe some different things that not a lot of people chit-chat about, I don't know. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the video. And I'd love to read some comments down below as to what you think about some of the things that we talk about, your thoughts on a few things. Hit me up down below. So if you're ready to get into it, let's just get into it. All right, well, we're just gonna jump right into it. We're gonna start by, okay, I'm like waiting for my flat iron to heat up. We've been having flat iron struggles. You say that you're on. I feel like you're playing me. All right, maybe we just stroke it. We send it good thoughts. Please heat up. Okay. We're gonna start by using the only dry shampoo worth using ever on the planet Earth. Got the giant can. Didn't know these came in giant cans, but they do, so that's pretty life-changing. This is second day hair, so it needs a bit of help at the roots. You know, there's people still walking around that don't know about dry shampoo. They're just living their lives thinking that, you know, every time their hair gets a little bit, you know, oily or greasy or whatever, that they have to shower. And that's just not okay, all right? I mean, I'm here to spread the good word that dry shampoo is where it's at. Okay, I think we have life here. It's getting warmer. I need it to be hot on the outside because we're actually gonna throw like a little wave in here. I've had this flat iron, I think since I was a junior in high school. I think it's like a cousin of Chi. I think it's like a BioSilk, and I think someone told me a long time ago that the two companies were related. So what I'm trying to get at is that I should have a quality flat iron here. Well, it's very simple technology. You plug it in, it heats up. I mean, what more could you ask for? There's nothing that really should be malfunctioning, in my opinion. All right, so like I mentioned in my intro, I'm back. It's been about a year since I posted a YouTube video, which is a shame because I really do enjoy making these. Like, it is kind of awkward to think that you're just talking to yourself right now, but I think they're kind of fun, and my friends are like, oh, you should do another Get Ready With Me. So here I am doing another Get Ready With Me in my parents' house. This is actually my little brother's bathroom. That's why there's this really cool picture right here. It's an octopus, artsy, all that action. So I had to take a hiatus from YouTube just because things really just got too busy for me, and I couldn't make YouTube a priority. I had to prioritize other things, but like I said, I do enjoy making the two videos that I did, so I'm gonna make another one. So the whole reason I wanted to jump back on here, and the majority of my chit chat today, I wanted to talk about YouTube actually, and to talk about some feelings and some thoughts that I've had about YouTube and that I've actually talked to some other people about. And I guess I just want to put this out there. A couple of weeks ago, I was home and I was talking to my mom. We were just hanging out one night, and I got a notification that someone that I subscribed to uploaded a video, and you know, it shows you the title, and I was like, ooh, I really want to see this. This looks, this is like a big deal video. This isn't like a normal video from this person, and I'm really excited to hear what it's about, and I know it's going to be over a pretty serious topic. And my mom, she's not like a super judgmental person. She definitely has her opinions, and she definitely feels free to share those opinions when I'm around, and that's fine. You know, we have really good discussions because of that, I feel like, and I really value that part of our relationship where I feel like I can come to her and express things, and she feels like she can come to me. And so this was just another one of those instances where it kind of gave the opportunity for her to kind of start a dialogue about YouTube. She says she does not understand the quote-unquote fascination I have with watching YouTubers. And I wouldn't say that I'm like addicted to YouTube or something. I do, like in my free time or whatever, if I'm at the gym doing cardio or whatever, yeah, I like to turn on YouTube videos and watch them. It's what I like to do. And so I was playing this video, like I said, that I just got the notification for, and she was overhearing what it was talking about, and it was over something that most people consider to be a very private matter, and it made me realize just how private my mom is and how much she thinks that people need to kind of keep their business to themselves, that kind of thing, that she can't really understand why anyone would want to share such private matters about their lives on such a global platform. Kind of got me thinking about like, well, why do I watch this person, and why am I so intrigued to sit there and watch her talk about this really, really private topic? But I started diving into it, and I referenced a conversation that she and I had some time back. It's kind of a reoccurring thing that we talk about. She refers to it as the dumbing down of society, and that's just such a really blunt and, you know, negative way to look at it. But what we really, you know, what she and I are both concerned about is the lack of depth that people experience in their like day-to-day relationships and interactions with people. We both, you know, we talk about how we're really concerned about the types of relationships that we have now. You know, she and I both feel like we only have each other to really have these more intellectual conversations with, and in which we can even hold a regular, decent, intelligent conversation. I guess I just feel like my relationships that I have with my peers and, you know, my friends and that sort of thing, everyone is just really keeping things at a very superficial kind of level. And I'm just a person that I need more depth and more, I don't know, vigor to my relationships, because I've never been a person that has desired to have hundreds and hundreds of friends or whatever. I'm definitely a person that just values having like one or two people that I feel like I can go to and talk about things with. And it has been so long since I have felt like I've had that kind of relationship with someone. And that's, you know, it's not that I'm blaming other people at all. I definitely accept some of the ways I've chosen to carry out some of my relationships. But I guess I'm here to say that I'm done. I'm done doing that. I'm ready to surround myself with people that want to have a more substantial type of relationship, you know? And I'm not just talking friends, I'm talking intimate kinds of relationships, just anything where I feel like we're not like being fake with each other, you know, not really like people just being too afraid to open up just a little bit, to have a little more freedom to speak about some things, to speak about their opinions or their thoughts without being afraid of people judging them and that sort of thing. And so coming back to YouTube, coming back full circle here, how it all relates is I feel like I've begun to use YouTube as a means to get that type of satisfaction out of a relationship, because people are using this platform as a way to have more of those in-depth discussions about things, to really expose themselves and make themselves vulnerable. And, you know, you could argue one way or another if YouTube is the most appropriate, you know, platform to do that. But, you know, I think if a person's comfortable using YouTube, that's great. That's fine. Maybe this is just what 2018 and going forward, this is just what our world looks like, you know, until people step out of their comfort zones, I guess, and start initiating these type of discussions with the people around them. You know, as I was watching this video, my mom was like, she almost had this concerned voice in which she's like, you have a relationship with this person. You look at her as a friend and you don't even know her. And, you know, she's going on and on and on. And she's just like, how can you be okay with this? And this is, you know, this is not okay, and that sort of thing. And I had to try to calm her down, and I had to just be like, you know, Mom, it's okay. I don't know, you know, why I do this. We could speculate. And, you know, the best reason I could give her is like, Mom, I feel like I've been using YouTube as a source for what I'm lacking in my friends and that sort of thing. And I love my friends dearly. I love all of you. But I guess I just wonder if you all feel the same way that I do, you know? Are you willing to kind of step out and talk about some things? And it doesn't have to be like solving the world's problems or whatever, but just talking about the world's problems and just having a more fruitful type of conversation. Maybe I'm the only one that feels this way, but I have to believe that I'm not. I have to believe that there are other people out there having these kinds of thoughts. Otherwise, why would they be coming on YouTube and sharing all this stuff? Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm getting at here? So I guess I just want to challenge people and be like, well, why do you watch YouTube? Whatever you watch, because I realize people come to YouTube and they're either, you know, seeking information, you know, all those how-to videos or whatever. That's perfectly reasonable. They're seeking entertainment. Lots of good humor happening here. Albeit some of it a little outrageous, but, you know, to each their own. Not here to judge whatsoever. And some, you know, are some people coming for some sort of emotional connection? Be honest with yourself. Is that why you're coming to YouTube or wherever you're going? I feel like people's quote-unquote addiction with social media in general, is that what you're seeking? Why are we doing it? Why? I'm here to just ask why. And I don't think that there's any correct answer, and I don't think that there's any wrong answer. I just think that awareness should happen. So I'm really glad that my mom kind of chose not necessarily to play devil's advocate, but to sort of challenge what I was doing, why I was taking the time to watch this 35-minute long video about this person that I've never met, probably will never meet. Why am I taking time in my day to do that? And also, I forgot to bring hairspray in here. And hairspray is gonna be really important as I finish this last piece of hair here. Because God forbid my hair wanting to hold a curl without a little product. I will be right back. And we're back. Also, I feel like I haven't heard anyone talk about this hairspray. And I feel like that's a terrible thing, especially when it says New York Fashion Week limited edition. Like, there's some propaganda happening right here. Love this hairspray. Kind of just stumbled upon it. It's an ultra fine mist. And I guess I've never met an ultra fine mist hairspray before. Does it make my hair feel all sticky and stuff? And I mean, I'm not here to say that it holds my hair like this all day long. This will definitely fall out. But I feel like it creates that natural fallout, you know? So I don't look too put together. Look like I'm trying too hard. Okay. Let's see if we can fluff this. How are we feeling about this? Whew. That looks nice. I can deal with that. All right, I say we move on to the face. Oh, no momentum. Used by professionals. Well, then why aren't people talking about it? All day humidity resistance. I don't know about that one. Okay, I feel like my stuff is all over this counter and I can't think right now. Okay. We're gonna start with eyeballs because I think we're actually gonna take our time on the eyeballs. I think we're gonna go baked browns. There's something about a bronze eyeshadow on me. You know, the blue eyes, blue, orange, complementary colors. It just works. I'm just saying that it works. I guess we could talk about future video ideas, which I do have future video ideas. I want to create, like, let's try that again. It's getting really hot in this bathroom too. Tape, we're gonna go all the way. You know, when I bring the tape out, it means I mean business. I want a clean line, not playing around. Am I doing anything special today? No, but that doesn't matter. Anyway, future video ideas. I feel like I've been going through a period of enlightenment over the past year, and I've really been embracing it. You know, people ask me, well, do you have a boyfriend or anything? And I'm like, nope, happily single. And I really do mean that. That's not me being, you know, some type of way. But I've really had the chance to kind of define a few things for myself, kind of explore the whole who I am discussion, you know, things that you're supposed to do in your 20s. I feel like I'm accomplishing my developmental goals. Thank you very much, Eric Erickson. Yes, bringing it back to nursing school always. Because even though I'm on a 3-week vacation, boy howdy, stuff doesn't leave you. Does not leave you. This happens. It's like I can't stay focused when I make these videos sometimes, nor can I find what I want to use. Oh, like I said, I've been kind of taking the past year to explore myself mentally, kind of see where I'm sitting, kind of really force myself to think about my priorities in life and where I'm headed, my goals, that sort of thing. I've always been the person that has a plan. I can't really function without a, you know, this is where I want to be, this is the next plan. And obviously, that plan changes. I've had many plans where I'm like, yes, I'm dead set on doing this, and then something comes up, and I'm like, time to change the plan. Well, basically, long story short, there's always a plan in place. And so this period of enlightenment has given me time to refine my plan, to think about how I'm going to execute my plan. And I don't really want to share my plan on here. You know, I feel like that might be a little bit of bad juju, because I really don't want this plan to change. I'm feeling really good about this plan. Call me weird, call me superstitious, but again, I don't want to say my plan until I know that it's really happening, it's really being set in motion. Those that know me and that are watching this, you already know my plan, so big deal. So as far as my next YouTube video relating to my period of enlightenment, I was thinking I want my next video to be like 10 ways that you haven't heard before on how to boost your self-esteem. Non-cliche ways or ways you may not have heard before to boost your self-esteem. Mic drop. Because I feel like we've all heard very cliche things about self-esteem, and they're very generic and not specific. And so I guess in my next video, I would like to share some specific ideas of how to boost one's self-esteem. If you're out here saying that you've never struggled with poor self-esteem, who are you? And are you really human? Do you exist in this world? I mean, that's just not a thing. I'm sorry. I do have an opinion about that. I feel like everyone at some point in their life has gone through poor self-esteem. I know in this big crazy world, it's easy for people to feel alone. And going back to maybe that's why we need to not be so afraid about opening up to people and creating some of those connections, because you never know what people could be feeling. You know, like maybe you could brighten someone's day. Just a thought. In other news, I have this really attractive whitehead hanging out in my inner corner. I don't think I've ever gotten a pimple there, but there's a first time for everything. And I have a dermatologist appointment scheduled. It is on the calendar. It's in just a few short weeks. Excited because I finally come to terms that I just need to go through Accutane again. I just need to put up with the, what, 4 to 6 months, I want to say, is how long the treatment is. Just put up with it again. It's not going to be easy. It's not a walk in the park, that's for sure. And, you know, as far as being real and being okay with who you are and that sort of thing, here's what I have to say about acne. It's painful. Anyone that has acne knows this. It is painful. It's really damaging to your self-esteem because your face is people's first impression of you. That's what they see immediately. It's your face, you know? So I feel like it's perfectly okay to do what you want to do, what you can do to present the best version of yourself that you're most happy with. And for me, I'm 24 years old. I've had acne, I'm serious, since as long as I can remember. I want to say I started getting acne when I was in middle school, like early middle school, 11 years old. So over 10 years I've had this issue and I'm just done. I'm over it. You know, I've paid my dues as far as being the awkward puberty, you know, teenager, all that. Gone through that phase, we're over it. And so it's time to be done with acne. Let's move on to the face. Shall we prime? You know, I've stopped doing this step and maybe I need to go back to doing it. Maybe there's a reason we have primer in this world. Ooh, that just like shot 3 feet over there. I don't know when I decided I needed to dot foundation on my face. I don't know who I saw it from, but I feel like no one does this anymore. But I'm doing it. I just think it works better for me. Makes me feel like I'm getting the most out of my product. May the pouncing begin. I saw my mom putting on her makeup this morning, and she was like, she has a different kind of makeup sponge, like one of those Real Technique ones, and she was like rubbing. And I wasn't gonna say anything, you know, I didn't want to be that person that's like, here, you really should be doing this. But it was kind of hurting me inside. It's hurting my soul. That's a little dramatic. So I'm team pounce. Just keep pouncing. Pounce, pounce, pounce. I do a little bit of a drag down here, just a little. I don't know why. I feel like shouldn't really, this feels weird to like pounce underneath. So we're not gonna do that. Also, if you look closely at this eyebrow right here, which I don't recommend you do, but if you do, you will notice there's kind of a hole in this eyebrow. And in the spirit of always being real and honest with you all, I know that I boasted in my other video that, you know, I do my own eyebrows, I don't let anyone else touch my eyebrows. Well, for the first time in many a year that I've been doing my eyebrows, I had a little mistake. I had a little something go wrong. And I saw these 2 brow hairs and they looked like super extra long, and so they wouldn't lay right. So I'm like, oh, I'll just take them out and it'll be no big deal. It was a big deal because now we have a crater in the middle of our brow. Never fear, we just gotta fill it in. But I just, you know, made me feel bad. I'm like, why didn't I catch that? Why didn't I realize what I was doing? I am so close to being out of concealer. I'm like scraping the edges of this. You know, I just want to get every drop. I'm not here to be wasteful. Cover up that whitehead. Bye-bye, sir. We don't need you. Also, finally, I ran out of my little tiny Laura Mercier, what's it called? Setting powder. So I decided to try this one. And I have to say, I like it. I didn't know that there was a scent, but there is, and it's really hard to describe. It's like clean baby butt mixed with like a candy, like Smarties. The smell of Smarties with like baby powder, if you can imagine that. That's about as accurate as I can get. I've never tried baking before. I feel like since I have dry skin, that probably wouldn't go very well. Definitely get major cake face going on. So I feel like we'll just stick to the main areas here. I feel like my nose gets a little shiny, especially the little creases here, which I'm sure have a very proper name that I've probably learned before in some class, but for now I'm just calling them nose creases. Speaking of bronzer, my bronzer has seen better days. I've definitely hit pan on this bad boy. I'm like scraping the edges here because it's just that good, and we're gonna get every drop. Get our big old fluffy brush here and just go to town. We need some dimension. We're looking a little flat. Maybe give myself a cheekbone or two, you know? See? Cheekbone. Magical. So, second video idea. And I'm on the fence about this one. This one was actually suggested by my mom because, you know, we talk about health amongst other things. With all this keto business going on, I'm just gonna say that I have a few words about it, and I feel like my words just come from the basis of wanting people to be educated, to be well informed, in order to make a healthy and sound decision for themselves. It's not me saying you should do this or you should do that. It's just me saying, hey, I want to give you this information. I think it would be helpful for you so that you're not making a decision that maybe isn't best for you or uninformed or something like that. While I feel like there's been a huge shift in recent years into fitness and weightlifting, especially for women, I feel like there's been a big shift in what people find attractive and desirable. And I'm really excited about it, honestly. I think about when I have children, when I have girls, I'm like, well, this is great. Maybe we've moved away from a society to thinking that shrinking women down to just in unimaginable proportions and just having people so tiny that all of a sudden that's not attractive anymore. People look at more muscular and athletic builds and just, you know, a little more meat on the bones, if you will, as being more attractive, you know, and people that are more health oriented. Just the same way that not every woman can shrink herself down to a size 00, not every woman can put on incredible bodybuilder mass. And so if we just have more of a perspective of, you know, health is what we should strive for, health. And health is gonna look different on so many different people and that kind of thing. And that's beautiful, that's wonderful, that's amazing. You know, just stressing the uniqueness that everyone brings to the table. I'm here for it. What do we do now? Let's highlight. And I don't know, I couldn't remember if this tragedy happened in my last video, but my highlighter, okay, I didn't drop it on the ground. I don't know what happened, but this is what I'm dealing with. Crumbled champagne pop, scraping the edges, dabbling my brush into the crumbles in order to highlight. Like this, why am I doing this to myself? Why? Because the glow. That Wet n Wild highlighter, the Precious Petals one, it's good, but I feel like I gotta put 8,000 layers on to match just 2 layers of this. So given that, I will struggle. I will gladly struggle with the crumbled champagne pop. Okay, are we glowing? Woo, look at that. That's nice. Oh, we need a little nose glow. I don't know why, but I like the nose to glow. Just a little right here and a little on the tip of the nose. Let's smoke out the lower lash line. Just, you know, tap, 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 and smoke. And again, we've got makeup mustache. So flippin' hot. Let's see if we can throw some wing liner on because I'm feeling it. I think I'm feeling it. And you know, some people do really thick, but we can't do that. I like to keep it thin. So a little flick of the wrist, if you will. Ooh, don't fall. It fell. The dogs are doing something they're probably not supposed to be doing out there, but I'm gonna find my inner chi and not stress over that. My mother has a 9-month-old golden doodle puppy, 75 pounds. It's a little hard to manage, okay? Puppies are cute and all, till you have to raise one. That's all I'm saying. Uh-oh. We have someone. Oh, who is it? Who is it? Henry. Oh, you guys can't see. Hang on. You gotta see this dog. Oh, Henry. Buddy, come here. What are you doing? This is him. I mean, come on. He's a super cute guy. You gotta love that. He's adorable. Oh, here's Cooper. Hello, Cooper. Hi, buddy. Hi. Look at you. Oh, and Henry, because he's jealous. Hey, I've got a left brow to do. I gotta fill in the hole, fill in the crater. Hey, take aim. Got a little bit in my mouth. Just a little. All right. Well, if you've watched this point, thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm really happy to be putting another video out on YouTube. Plan on shooting some more videos soon. I don't want to give, exact time of when I'm going to have those next couple of videos up, but just be on the lookout for them because they're coming at you. We're coming in hot. We've got dogs. It's great. So yeah, again, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. I'm like inhaling this hairspray right now. That ultra-fine mist is just going right in the mouth. What in the world? I just put this in my eyelashes. One moment. Oh wow, that's about to just go straight up in my eye. And it's on my contact lens. Wow. Okay, getting their feelings out. Sorry. And let's go with the glow. Just like that.